Tough choice with Kazeem, Rahman. Would you rather? Tough choice. Only be able to wipe your tough choice by scooting around on the carpet. Tough choice. Tough choice.
What kind of carpet is it? If it's alpaca, give me the carpet.
Welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice. I am your host, Kazeem Rahman, on the hot seat today. He is one of our, let's get the sound effect ready, returning champions.
Champion. I'm a champion?
Ladies, you're a champion.
Oh, cool.
Right? You only did it, this is only your second time, but it doesn't matter. You're still a champion. Listen, if I enjoyed our episode, you're a champion. There aren't a lot of champions. Nice. Just saying, you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, Channing Apodaca is here. How you doing, Channing?
I'm good. It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for doing this again. Very flexible. A lot of people already know how I do this podcast. I call you the day before, and I say, hey, are you free tomorrow? And you're like, yes. And then the day of, I'm like, all right, are you? Can we reschedule?
Actually, I rescheduled first. I don't know if you remember that. I rescheduled and asked if we could push it, and then you did it the very next day.
And then I did it day of.
Which I didn't mind because this whole week I've been trying to do nothing but catch up on sleep.
Yes.
And I finally did that today.
There we go.
So this is perfect time.
There we go. I don't even know if I've ever done, I don't even know if that's even is that a real thing, catching up on sleep? Like if you
not for you anymore. In your new reality, no.
Yeah.
But for me.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why that got sad. Anyway, no, I have a kid. So, hey, there's no sleep. There's no such thing. All right, Channing, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Guys, you know how we do here. We don't really waste any time. The game is tough choice. You must pick between the two choices. You must explain yourself. You get one pass, you get one pause, and at the end, of course, we have our final choice.
Let it begin. Let it begin.
Now, Channing, it is time for our constant choice.
Constant.
Everyone in the month gets the same first question. Now, okay, here's the problem. The last episode we did this constant choice, there was a little bit of a hoopla because we realized that it was too easy. So I modified it again. So this is the new constant choice.
So I'm getting a different recipe than everybody else.
You're getting a slightly different recipe than everyone else. We've only got, but this is only the second time we're doing this. So technically you are setting the tone for the rest of the month, which is one other person and then me.
But wait, who answered first?
Theodore Taylor.
Don't know him.
Yeah. You know his face.
Oh, wait, yes, I do.
You know his face.
Big guy.
Big guy.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Theodore. Big guy. That's his description.
There we go.
Channing, would you rather live in a house that travels to a new location in the U.S. every month, or have a car that only goes 20 miles an hour be your only transportation?
The house.
The house.
I would rather live in the house.
Really?
Undoubtedly. Absolutely.
Why?
Because if you're doing that, you have a mode of transportation already. You can get from place to place.
Yes.
May not be the place that you want to go, but you are traveling. Your house is moving around.
Okay.
You have a sustainable place to live. And as comics, we can go from city to city and just book dates wherever that house takes us.
You don't know where the house is going. It's a new location.
Brand new location, unbeknownst to you.
Unbeknownst to you.
Well, then what I would do is...
At the first of every month, you're going to just be... And we'll be fair. We will be fair. It will be a city. You will not be in the middle of nowhere.
I would still take it.
Okay.
I would try and make the best out of the house situation by trying to monetize it.
Okay.
Monetize and get notoriety. Or wait, notoriety, is that?
Yeah.
That's a bad thing.
No, notoriety can be good or bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would try and get notoriety for the house, popularity for the house on like social media.
Oh.
And then build a following based on it. And then when I go, hey, guess what? Philly, we're in town. Punchline. What do you got for me?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then not only am I seeing the entirety of the United States,
yes,
I'm profiting off of it now.
Damn.
I could not bear to go 20 miles an hour max speed.
Yeah, that would that would hurt. I would do it though.
You would rather do the car.
Here's why. Because it's just like I just like where I live. I don't want to move every single. I think it would be more stressful on me for every single month I'm moving rather than just planning. I mean, listen, I would have to leave my house 2 hours in advance.
How is the house moving? Is it just blink of an eye and it's gone?
Yeah,
okay.
First of every month.
That's fine.
You're in a new location.
You're still in the house. You're still in your home. You have the comfort of your own home, but now you're in a new city.
Yeah. right?
I
one
think
week
that-
you're in
dude,
Portland,
that's like a
one
constant
week you're in
vacation.
Oklahoma, one week you're in. Don't think of it like. I don't feel like. Here's the thing. I think you're thinking like it's gonna be a vacation because you are someone who likes to travel, probably.
Yeah.
Right? You're someone who likes to travel. You're someone who likes to see the sights.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, cool. I do also. At the same time, it's like I'm still a creature of habit. That's the only problem. I'm just stuck in my habit ways where I'm like, I know where the grocery store is. I know exactly where it is. I know exactly where's the Costco, where's the Target, where's the Walmart, where's the Ralph's, where's the Kroger.
It's only moving once a month, right?
Once a month.
You have a month to get acclimated to all that stuff.
And then you move.
Great.
Yeah.
You got a new spot. You think about it like this. You're only moving 12 times a year and you do none of the labor. That's not that much.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, none of the labor.
And you still have the familiarity of your own home. How much time do you spend in your home versus how much time you spend in the streets?
I don't spend.
At the Kroger, at the
Yeah.
Carl's Jr., wherever.
Yeah. You spend more time in your home.
Exactly.
You spend more time in so you know you're home.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't know the atmosphere all the way. And you're right. I'll be fair. It'll take me a week. It'll take not even a week. I think it'll take me a couple days.
Think about every time
just-
you've ever moved to a new city.
Yeah.
Week, 2 weeks max.
Yeah.
You're comfortable.
And there's GPS. And we can't act like there's no GPS. We can't act like you don't have your cell phone.
And you
We
said
still
it's
have
going to
that.
major cities, right? Or at least like decent.
Not a major city,
but to
city.
cities.
A city.
So
right?
like,
You
what's the
won't-
smallest size city you think it would go to? Smaller than Anaheim?
Like Lufkin, Texas.
Lufkin, where is that?
It's in East Texas, like east of Houston.
Small?
Small city. Small town.
Smaller than like, what about like Lancaster, Palmdale? That small?
Yeah, like that.
Smaller than that or about the same size?
About the same size as that.
Okay, I could do that. That's where I
Yeah.
grew up.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So everyone, like sometimes you might be in Pittsburgh, and then
You know what, though?
sometimes you might be in, the boonies of Mississippi where there's no comedy club.
That's true. And
Right?
now you're an hour plus away from everything big, and now you might be stuck out there for a month. Do you have any
No.
other form of transportation?
Yeah. You can still move
Your car
around.
is parked in the garage.
Yes.
As it transports.
Yes, you can still move around.
But still, you might be traveling 4 hours to get to something.
Exactly,
big.
and that's the problem
But
I have.
think about it this way: if you're only traveling 20 miles per hour in that broke down car,
Yeah.
you
As your
might be
only
traveling. You might be
transportation.
traveling 4 hours plus
Damn,
just
I
to
never
get to
even
Santa
thought about
Monica.
that. As your only transportation.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you
it
do
would
have
take
the
you
luxury
home.
of staying in your current area.
Yeah. And
That's almost a
and you know
lose-lose.
what? We'll be fair with the mode of transportation. If you need to fly somewhere, okay, you can fly, but you still have a car that will.
I would do the house.
You'd
I
still do
think.
the house.
I think so.
Okay.
How long does this scenario play out for?
We'll be every time we ask that question, we say 2 years.
2 years.
Where it's how long is this hell scenario? 2 years.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm leaning towards the house. Here's why. Because like as you said, I feel like I trust I think how long have you been doing comedy?
8 years, 7 years?
8 years? Almost 10.
Mm.
I think I trust both of our abilities we can be planted in the middle of nowhere. We can put on a comedy show.
Yeah.
I can put on a comedy show. I know enough comics to be like, hey, fly out to Alabama real quick, right? I'm going to rent this little dance hall
yeah.
and we're going to have a comedy show.
Yeah. People are
Right?
doing that all over the country and making
Exactly.
money out of it.
And I feel
We have
like,
friends who do that.
and like you said, I feel like, the travel house, we can promote it. We can just put it on Instagram. We can, go on Good Morning America. Like we can do things to make this house a thing to where you don't need the industry. You're just like, oh, this month I'm in, like you wake up and then suddenly, you do a quick video.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
And then Netflix
boom.
comes calling.
Netflix come call. Reality TV.
Yep.
Boom.
Travel house.
I want to do the travel house.
2 years. Also, you can actually, if you plan it out right, you could profit off of that pretty big.
Yes.
And then you might be set up for the rest of your life because of your social media presence.
Yeah.
Or just the fame or accolades that you get from being the travel
Yeah.
house guy. Yeah, you got to go travel house. Otherwise, you're basically riding a Lime scooter around town.
Yeah, you're basically riding a Lime scooter. Now, the car is fine. I can plan something that I know how fast it's gonna go. I can plan around. I can
Think
always
about
plan
this
around
too.
it.
you're going to be the guy in LA traffic who can only move 20 miles an hour. Everywhere you go, there's going to be people honking at you, screaming at you as you go past. That's going to take a toll on you.
Yeah.
For 2 years, you're going to be the most hated guy in town?
For 2 years, moving every month is going to take a toll on me too.
Yeah, but you're not moving. You're transporting.
Ah, you're teleporting technically.
Yeah, teleporting.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Once a month ain't bad. That's 24 teleports.
24 teleports.
That's not bad. And the gamble of the excitement.
Once a month, that's 12 teleports.
Yeah, but for 2 years.
Oh, yeah, 2 years. Damn. You're in a new city. You're in 24 different cities.
Some of them are going to be good. Some will be bad. Just the excitement alone.
Yeah.
Maybe you go, hey, you know what? We just landed in Lubbock, Texas. Maybe we'll just take this month off.
No, I wouldn't want to do that. I'd still want to do a college show.
Yeah, maybe do one, but like, take her easy.
Oh, yeah.
Sit out on the ranch.
We'll just do one. Yeah. I'm a ranch. We're gonna be in a nice little townhome house. That's you're not. Yeah, but
you might land on
mansions.
You might land on a plot of land that's a ranch.
Oh, you might. You never know. Okay, we're both doing house. Yep. We're both doing house. All right, that was our constant choice.
Constant.
Let us continue. Would you rather earn $1,000 to walk a tightrope across a small pond with no training, or $5,000 to eat a new exotic food every day for a week? The problem that I have with this exotic food is I'm gonna get sick.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way around getting sick.
Yeah, I can't do the exotic food. I can't even eat any seafood.
Oh,
Most exotic food is something along those lines, or it's gonna be like balut. You know what balut is?
Oh yeah,
the Filipino egg. Yeah,
the egg with
that's considered an exotic food. Cricket tacos.
No, that is yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
I am like
I was thinking worms.
No, dude, it's gonna be everything.
It's
in Mexico. The cricket tacos are a delicacy.
Have you had them before?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
All right.
But I know that I can't do it, dude. I've tried beef tartare, which is a delicacy, and I threw it up.
Oh no.
That's just raw beef.
Yeah.
With egg yolk mixed in, and it's considered a delicacy. Couldn't do it. I have a
raw beef is really big in like Ethiopia.
Really?
It's an Ethiopian dish too, raw beef.
Like steak cut or ground?
I think ground.
Yeah. Can't do that. I have a very weak stomach when it comes to like the mental aspect of eating something.
Yeah.
Like I forget what it's called. I think it's called aphid. It's a disorder where people can't eat certain, like most people who have it can't eat almost anything. They have like one type of food that they can eat and that's it. And they live off of that. I think I got a little bit of that.
Dang.
For like seafoods, for just certain meats, and I don't know. But I would have to do the tightrope. At first, I thought you were going to say walk a tightrope on like a skyscraper or something.
Yeah.
Across a small pond for $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me.
I think we're going to fail the tightrope, right?
Wait, do you have to?
No training. You have to go.
You have to cross it?
You have to cross it. Yeah.
To get the money?
Yes.
Or you just try the food?
You have to. Oh, no. You eat a new exotic food every day for a week. There's no trying. You must eat it.
You must complete the meal.
I
couldn't. I would throw it up.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I could never go on Fear Factor.
Yeah.
You want to put a roach in my mouth? The
just
second
like
that thing
Fear
busts.
Factor? Maybe like the new Fear Factor where they softened it up with like the stupid one with Ludacris. That one,
I never saw that.
That one was such trash.
I never saw it.
Yeah. It wasn't good because it wasn't like old school, like we're eating bull testicles.
Yeah. That wasn't even the worst.
Oh, you're gonna be in this cold shower for an hour, and you're just like, that's not what fear.
Dude,
Where's
they made them drink a gallon. I think it was like a gallon or a half a gallon of semen one time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they got them kicked off the air.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that's what got them kicked off.
Dude, they would be eating those hissing cockroaches.
Yeah.
That would.
Yeah.
Imagine the squirt. Nope. Yeah. Chicken tenders and a tightrope. That's cool for me.
Yeah.
I will do my best to get across it, and if I come out wet on the other side and I don't get my grand, shucks. Yeah. At least I didn't.
I'm going to try a tightrope. You're right.
There's no way I could do that. Survivor is my favorite show. Could never do that.
Really?
I would love to go on Survivor.
How?
More than anything.
A lot of it is just fish. You're just fishing.
I can't eat fish. That's what they survive off of.
You're allergic to seafood.
I'm not allergic to it.
Oh, you just can't eat it.
I viscerally cannot. I can't be around it. It takes me 5 minutes to adjust to going to the beach because of the smell of the ocean. I'm just very sensitive to that fish smell. But also they do eating challenges on Fear Factor where they make them as like an immunity challenge. They make them eat crazy stuff like goat eyes and intestines.
Yeah.
I would fail my tribe. Easy.
Damn. Yeah.
I would be a liability.
Yeah.
The tribe has spoken, Channing. I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Snuff it, Jeff. Snuff it, Jeff.
She's like, you're doing one of those talking heads. You're like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be gone after everyone found out my secret.
Yeah, I wouldn't last.
Yeah,
There's no way.
I agree with you. Part of me wants to do the eating thing because it's just food and it's a quick 5,000, but I don't think it'd be a quick 5,000. I think it'd be a painful 5,000.
Yeah.
I think it would be very painful. I think I would try my best to do the tightrope. I would fail immediately because I just don't have balance like that. But we'll even give you those shoes that they use. They use specific shoes to walk tightropes.
And do you get one of those big balance bars?
Yeah, I'll give you one of those.
We have a fighting chance on the tightrope.
I think if we move exceptional, it'll be a while. But I think if we move exceptionally slow.
Yeah. How many tries do we get?
I will be fair. And you know what? We'll say you get 3 tries.
3's fair.
Three tries.
1 to feel it out.
Yeah.
2 to give it a shot, and then 3 to finish it off.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 tries. And I think I know myself. On the 3rd try, I think I would get really close and then fall.
I think I'd get about halfway.
I think I would get like 2/3 of the way where people are like, oh my God, he might. And then like one of those.
I think my balance is off.
Yeah, I'm not a good.
Maybe like
I'm
16, 17-year-old me, but me now, no, I'm shaped like a bullfrog.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather have a personal theme song that plays every time you enter a room or have a cartoon-style thought bubble that appears over your head?
Theme song.
The theme song.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think that's an easy one.
Would that get annoying?
Not for you. Not for me. That'd be fine. I can just bug my friends with it. I'm here. Da-da-da.
Oh man,
Da-da-da.
when I wrote the question, I was thinking to myself, yeah, I would want the theme song, yes, because it'd be fun, but that would be annoying. Like, because every time
it would get annoying
for
you, but is it as annoying as letting people read your mind?
No. It's a thought bubble. It's not. That just says you're thinking. It's not like I don't think it's like.
It's not your actual thought.
No, it's not. Yeah, it doesn't
just
say your
says
actual
like
thoughts.
loading.
Yes.
Oh,
like
then
that,
I'd probably do that.
right?
Because the theme song would get annoying because imagine, so it's every time you enter a room.
Every time you enter any.
Imagine how many times you go, oh, yeah, I got to get up and I got to do something. You leave this room, you're now entering your bedroom. And from your bedroom, you enter the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then from the bathroom, you go back to your bedroom. So that theme song is starting and stopping and starting and stopping. So that would be annoying
and then
for
people
you.
can hear it from the other rooms.
You would not be able to be sneaky.
Yeah. Can't be sneaky at all.
Yeah, you'd have to go with a thought bubble because that's victimless.
The thought bubble has its own problems, right? But it's like, because it's like, I don't know.
You got to think about it this way. You would have a constant thought bubble because your brain is never not thinking. Unless you're in REM sleep, which actually technically you're having dreams. Those are thoughts. So you would have a constant thought bubble above your head.
That's very good.
You'd just be thought bubble guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be weird, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Right? I just can't do a theme song. Now that I really think about it, I can't do that anymore.
The logistics of it don't make sense. It might be fun at first, but then it's like one of those.
But then you're gonna go to your friend's wedding, and then you're gonna enter like the church, and then your theme song's gonna come in. And I know me, I'm coming late.
You would
already. I'm coming late.
I was about to say you have to show up everywhere early.
Yeah, you have to show up everywhere early because I'm showing up late.
Imagine being on a red-eye flight. And you get on the plane, everybody falls asleep, and then you have to wake up and go to the bathroom at 3 a.m.
Oh no!
And you go into the bathroom, and then you leave the bathroom.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
no, that's gonna be horrible.
Also, it'd be waking you up.
Yeah.
Like if you're just trying to you wake up in the middle of the night, you have to go pee, you have to leave your bedroom. Now you're in the hallway. That's technically a new room. Song starts playing and you jolt awake.
Hallways don't. We'll be fair. Hallways don't count.
But do bathrooms count?
Bathrooms count.
Bathroom is big.
Anything that's room counts.
So like bedroom to living room. Yeah, that song's just going to be starting and stopping all the time.
Yeah. But then the thought bubble, it's like it'll get annoying because then people are gonna be, oh, what are you thinking about? And you're just like,
Yeah, but after a while, I think people would just get over it.
I think your friends would get over it, but then the random people would be like, huh, your thought bubble.
Yeah, and you'd have to go, yeah, I have a thought bubble, lady. I just want
Yeah.
this ice cream. Do you mind
Yeah.
ringing this up? Yes, I have a thought bubble. I'm thinking about your tits.
Exactly.
Ring
Would
up my Cherry Garcia.
would this change if it really posted like your thoughts?
Absolutely. You can't have that.
Or maybe posted one word that would relate to your thoughts.
Too much of a risk.
Yeah, that is too much of a risk.
Because if it was like tits,
It's gonna be tits.
if I'm standing at a register and there's a chick with double D
tits,
and it just says tits,
it's gonna be tits. It's gonna be butt. It's gonna be
Yeah.
haircut. And there's only one guy with a terrible haircut.
Yep. It's gonna say bad breath.
Yeah.
When you're
Oh
talking to
man.
somebody. Yeah,
Oh
you can't
man.
risk that.
Yeah, you can't risk that. So then you'd have to go theme song.
I think so. Theme song does suck, but are you willing to risk it and roll the dice on it being like every so often? Maybe it's a bad word that you don't want getting leaked in your thought bubble. Maybe it's something that's
Listen, a lot of my thought bubble is just gonna be bitch, and it's
Yeah.
like I don't want that.
yeah,
I don't want that. Right?
yeah. You can get yourself in a lot of trouble, but maybe there's a silver lining to it. Maybe you learn to control your thoughts and you become a better person. Probably
No,
not.
Not as a comedian.
Yeah.
Not as a comic. Not us.
There's still zen to be had, even though we're
Yeah.
comics. Look
Yeah.
at Pete Holmes, But yeah, I think still you'd have to play it safe
Yeah, we have
and
to
go theme song.
Yeah, we
You
would
just have to
go theme
navigate
song.
your life better.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. Would you rather be able to breathe underwater but only while wearing a clown wig, or fly but only while holding a giant lollipop?
I would
Wait, lollipop? What's a lollipop?
a sucker.
No, that's not what I meant. Damn it. Not a lollipop.
Popsicle?
Yeah, there we go. I meant the thing that will melt in your
Yeah,
hand.
that's a popsicle.
Yeah, popsicle.
Absolutely, I would go with clown wig.
Really?
Yeah. If
Huh.
you're gonna be able to breathe underwater,
Okay.
who cares about the fact that you're wearing a clown wig? You're also gonna be wearing goggles.
But
Since
what
when
about,
do goggles
you don't
not
want
look
to fly?
goofy? Fly in the air?
Yes.
I thought you meant like every time you fly on a plane,
Oh no.
like you have superhero.
No.
You have the ability to fly.
You have the
I
ability
would
to fly,
take that.
but only while you're holding a giant
I
popsicle.
thought you meant that every time you fly
Oh.
on an airplane, you're gonna be holding. And I'm like, then the popsicle is gonna be melting.
No. I wrote it wrong. That was my bad. I wrote it wrong and I said it wrong because I clearly didn't know what a lollipop
Yeah,
was.
you knocked that one out of the park. I would probably choose fly.
Really?
Yeah, it would suck. Excuse
It
me.
would be annoying. Because it's like you have to. I feel like I could probably plan around a melting popsicle in my hand.
How big is it?
A giant. It
Is
says
it
a giant. I said giant.
It's too big to eat every time.
It's too big to eat for the places that we would go
And how long do you have to hold this thing for?
while you're flying.
The entirety of the
The
flight?
entirety of your flight, right? And I know us enough to know we both are in that stage where it's not like we're getting booked, but not like 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
Like we do OC, we do
Yeah.
Lancaster, we do like things that are like, oh, it's gonna take an hour to get there, and yeah, cool, I'll fly, no problem. But man, then I have to
You have to
pack
land,
a whole.
and then you have
Yeah.
to go wash your hands. But you could fly and just hold it out into the wind.
You could probably. You could figure. I think now that you're saying
The
it, you
benefits
could
of
figure it out.
The benefits of flying. What do I need to breathe underwater for?
I don't know.
I wouldn't want to go into the ocean. That's terrifying.
I don't like water like that.
Same.
I don't need to breathe underwater. I know how to swim, but I only kind of learned for survival, right? And I try to keep the skill just for survival. I don't like water like that. I don't know. I don't like nature, but I don't mind. I don't mind, going to a kid's party and be like, hey, kids, and then just going in the air with a popsicle in my hand. I don't mind that.
Yeah, there's no benefit for me. I don't mind having to come to the surface to breathe.
Okay. Yeah.
That one's pretty easy.
Yeah. That one was pretty. Really?
Yeah.
Dang it. All right. Okay. Do we have time for one? We're going to do one more and then we're going to do our final choice. Would you rather live in a house made entirely of candy or A house that floats in the sky like a hot air balloon.
Candy.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't eat it.
I wouldn't do the candy. I don't know why I feel like I couldn't have a house made. I feel like it would smell bad
It might.
eventually. I feel like no offense to how do I say this? Homeless people that would come by, and as soon as people know you have a candy house,
And the
immediately
bugs.
the bugs, the ants, right? The smell, when it's hot, right? It's not gonna melt. We'll be fair. It's not gonna melt.
Does it
but
have
will-
AC?
But it will. It's a house.
Okay.
It's not gonna melt, but it will be. But the outside will be sticky, and it
Well,
just
that sucks.
looks weird, right?
Yeah,
Having
but-
a candy house, right? Having a house. Listen, having a house in the sky is not the best either. I'll even be fair and say you can have one of those mythical elevators that will go up to your house, but it's still a house in the sky.
Do you have like a plot of land though, like Jack and the Beanstalk style, where there's like a piece of land, or are you just in a house that's floating? Like you step out your door and you accidentally fall down.
I'll be fair to you because I didn't think about that. That's a good question. I'll say that there is a plot of land,
Okay.
and then just vertical up is.
It's
the
also
house.
going to be really cold.
Oh,
It's going to be very
wow.
cold up there.
Oh damn.
Is it floating around willy nilly, or is it
No,
stationary?
it's
in one
stationary,
spot?
like a
See,
hot.
that's
It's
not
a hot.
bad.
It's a hot air balloon. It
See,
stays.
I was
it stays
thinking
where
that
it is.
that it was like floating around like up.
Oh no. No, that would be terrible.
What are the benefits of being in the sky?
No, I can't name one. That's the problem.
You can snipe people.
Yeah. Shout out to President Trump. Almost got killed today as we're recording this.
Yeah, we're recording at the end of the end of the world.
At the end of the world. Yeah, I don't think there's a good thing. I don't think there's pros. I don't think there's any pro to either of these things.
Living in a candy house. I mean, I guess living in both. Again, I hate going here, but you could profit off of both of them.
You could.
What, would you be allowed to sell the candy house?
Yeah, it's your house.
Oh, do the candy house, sell it, and then buy
Who's
another
gonna-
house.
But then who's gonna buy? Oh,
Think
they're
about all the
weirdos.
freaks out
They're
there.
weirdo. You're right. I'm so stupid. Like we don't
But
live in Los Angeles.
Can you sell the floating house?
You can sell whatever house.
I think you can get more for the floating house.
You can get way. I think you can make more money off the floating house
The floating house also comes with land.
because yes, it comes with land. But I feel like I would keep the floaty house and then just be. It's an art exhibit now.
Yeah, keep the
Right?
floating house, turn it into the world's most expensive Airbnb.
Boom,
Yeah,
boom.
I think that's the way to go. The candy house would actually be a pretty decent Airbnb too, if you learn how to maintain it.
Yes, if you learn how to maintain it, you gotta get pest control.
Yeah,
every hour on the hour probably, but
you wouldn't make
I
as much
think
as the floating house.
you wouldn't
but-
make as much as floaty house. No, because the candy house where the allure of the candy house will wear off.
Yeah,
Right in the beginning, people would be like, "Oh wow, there's a candy house."
Now I
Right,
gotta sleep in it.
Yeah, but if you have a house in the sky, think of that. Especially in a good place, actually you can make the argument no matter where you are in like the proper LA area, a house in the sky, your view is perfect.
yeah, that actually would rule.
Yeah, the view is perfect.
Yeah, you can use
Yeah.
that as your getaway, Airbnb it the rest of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think either one is a win-win, but the better of the two is definitely the floating house.
Yeah, I agree. Now it is time for our final choice. Channing, we have eliminated the marry, fuck, kill. Well, no. Did you ever do marry, fuck, kill, or did you do hire, fire, retire?
I don't remember.
Well-
Sounds like hire fire. I think I want to say hire fire retired.
Yeah. People didn't like that. So we had a small revolt
Going back to the
amongst our
classics.
fans. No, we're not doing marry, fuck, kill.
Okay.
We are doing a what would you do? I'm going to pose a scenario, right? It is going to be wild. Well, not wild, but it's going to be weird. And you tell me, what would you do?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
While camping in outer space, you and a friend are bitten by a venomous snake. There's only enough antidote for one person, and the nearest hospital is on another planet. What do you do?
There's only enough anti-venom. Is that what it was called?
Antidote.
Antidote.
Yeah, or anti-venom, yes.
For one of you.
For one
Nearest
person.
hospital is on a different planet.
Yes.
Who am I with?
Your friend.
Who?
I will say a friend, we'll say 10 years. So maybe not a childhood friend. Well, no, I'll say 5 to 7 years. Not a childhood friend, but a friend where it's like, yo, that's the homie. Like, I don't want him to. A friend that you definitely wouldn't want to die. Would you be speaking at their funeral? No, but you don't. But you'll be really upset.
Well, then I would probably just take the antivenom. If I'm not even going to be speaking at your funeral.
I wouldn't do. You wouldn't try to figure out how to split it amongst the two of you?
That was going to be my next proposal is we each take half and then try and just get to the other closest planet.
I would try to
I think that's the most logical scenario.
Yes. I think it's the most logical. I think it's the most logical because we're two well-adjusted human beings.
Yeah.
I think the average person or the average person that would be reading something like this would let the friend die.
Yeah, maybe. I also it depends on the person. A lot of my friends that I've known, when you said 10 years, a lot of my friends that I've known that long have kids now, so I have to be like, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can't.
Oh, exactly.
I guess I have to take this one.
You just oh, man. Your friend just looking at you like, I mean, both of us.
Because you couldn't pull out. Now I have to die.
Yeah, exactly. You're like,
in space.
Mean, listen, she's about to be in 4th grade right now, and I just, and he starts he starts coughing a little harder.
You have that out now.
Yeah, I have that out. I think I would still want to find a way to save us both. Mm-hmm. Right?
Logically, yeah, I think I would go that route unless this person would got testy and wanted to be like, well, I just need to take this whole thing.
Yeah.
And maybe if it's for their kid or for whatever reason, then I'd be like, well, why do you get to take it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then there can be an argument.
I'm going
to probably lose every fight either way. Or maybe you try and how are you stranded? Do you have a vessel?
No, you're camping. You can still you have the spaceship.
Okay.
You can get there. Right? Think of it this way. You're camping, the hospital on the planet, we'll say it's 5 hours away. So you might die, but then you might not.
Yeah. We also don't know anything about antidotes and whether or not you need to take the entire thing for it to work. Kind of like penicillin, you have to do your entire cycle, otherwise it's wasted, Oh,
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah. If you get antibiotics, you have to do the entire thing.
I've done that. I've done antibiotics before. Huh. That's good to know.
I mean, I'm just saying
Have
maybe.
You ever stopped antibiotics before? Oh.
I don't know how antidotes work. Maybe you need the entire dosage, otherwise it's useless. Not here's a little bit of hydrogen peroxide for your cut, here's a little bit for mine.
If I need the whole thing, honestly, weirdly enough, I would say, listen, let's flip a coin, and whoever wins,
I was going to say something like that.
Take the antidote, and if I lose, bitch, if you don't get me to that hospital, I swear to God.
Yeah. I would, you know what? I would say, because I have a little bit of a medical background.
Yeah. I
would say, give me the antidote. And then if on the way you start to go out, I know emergency medical maneuvers that can save your life. You don't know those.
That's true.
I would argue that. Also, I would just say, screw this person. Yeah. I'm starting to get booked more and more around town. Exactly. I need to stay alive.
Honestly, it depends on the friend. If we're being
that's what it comes down to.
Completely honest, it depends on the friend. I'm only assuming it's a friend that is a good friend because I don't just go camping with anybody.
Yeah.
Right?
If it's my buddy Jonathan, he's going to die in a couple years anyways. I have a feeling.
There we go.
He does have a child, but I know he's going.
Yeah, exactly. Listen,
I might as well make the best of it.
I
think he would agree too.
I think there are certain friends that trust us enough to where we can take the antidote and get them to a hospital.
Yeah.
Because they know we will book it to that hospital. Yeah. And then there are certain friends where I'm like, I'm going to take this antidote just because I don't trust you like that.
Let's say it's like your friend who drinks a lot. Yes. Remember, you're camping. This guy might already be wasted. You go, well, I have to take the antidote because I have to drive us to the hospital to give us a fighting chance at saving either one of us.
Yeah.
You're too drunk to drive.
Way too drunk. So
give me the antidote, and I'm gonna floor it.
Yeah. All right. So we know what we're gonna do. We're good people.
We're gonna survive.
We're gonna survive.
We're gonna
Either
make
way, I'm not dying. Let's
No.
put it that way. I ain't dying on this random
Ain't going
ass
out with no
planet.
snake bite.
Hell no. All right, guys, that is our episode. This has been Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. You can find me online at Kazeem Comedy. That's KAZEEM Comedy. Our audio engineer is QueezyLeo. You can find him online at Ayo Queez. Get at him for all your post-production needs. Now, Channing.
Yes, sir.
Where can we find you?
You can find me online at The Other Channing on Instagram. I think my TikTok is that same thing, but I don't post on there. So, just give me an Instagram follow. That's all I care about.
You're an editor also, so
Yep.
should we put that information in our show notes?
If you want to, sure.
All right, cool.
I don't care.
If you're in the LA area, Channing has a very good studio that we use for our Tough Choice stuff. Get at him for all your podcast hosting needs. And if you have a tough choice question or a moral dilemma or any kind of if you have a tough choice question or a what would you do or any kind of moral dilemma you want us to discuss on the podcast, email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. I've been Kazeem Rahman. This has been Channing Apodaca.
Hey.
You guys have been amazing. Bye.
Peace.
Tough choice with Kazeem Rahman. Would you rather? Tough choice. Only be able to wipe your tough choice by scooting around on the carpet. Tough choice.
What kind of carpet is it? If it's alpaca, give me the carpet.